Guys, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? Good morning. Dr. Burritos is in chat. Good morning, Dr. Burritos. Good morning, Mac. Madsy. DJ, what's up, G? How are you? Aaron is saying, let's get that energy. Aaron, bro. How do I sound, guys? First things first, how do I sound? Second things second. Always, baby. Always. We always gonna get that energy, bro. Crystal Logo, good morning. Amplitude, good morning. Crypto Mode, when Geo now, boy. Listen, guys. We are gonna talk about BTC. We're gonna talk about all this stuff on my screen right now. We're gonna talk about how high we can go. We're gonna talk about altcoins. Okay, we're gonna talk quite a bit today. We got a good show. And by we, I mean me. It's just me. But I say we. What's up, Nassim? Good morning, my brother. How are you? I want to start this show. By the way, guys, how do I sound? Let me know how I sound. I did some mic adjustments on my day off yesterday. So let me know how I sound. Guys, listen. I got to be right off the jump. None of you care about this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. My monitor, hold on. My second monitor, I changed it from this way to this way. Like it's up and down now. And I don't know if it has a filter or something, but when I have these shades on, I can't even see the screen. Like when I tilt my head, I can see it. So if I'm ever wearing these shades and I start tilting my face, that's why, because it's like there's a filter. I literally can't see anything because it's this way now. But when I tilt, I can see. So if I ever tilt, I'm not an idiot, I swear. but that's why. Anyways, guys, how do I sound? How do I sound? Where's my other shades? Let's get my TA shades on, man. We're gonna go right to business today. We're gonna go straight to business. Straight to business. Oh, actually, you guys are probably actually telling me in the chat. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna check Sol. Sol's a good one that we're gonna check. Did I just... Man, I am a disaster this morning. Ooh. Is a wild racist in the chat today? Maybe. PK says, good morning, my brother Raph. Good morning, Crypto Mo. Nassim says, check Sol. We will, brother. I promise you we will do Sol right after we do BTCZ. Amin Amiri, hi. Hello, how are you? How are you? Crypto Fiber, what's poppin'? G. Matt Ricci, good morning. Raph. Okay, sounds good. Beautiful. Sound is perfect. Guys, so listen, I'm telling you, if I tilt my head, I swear I'm not an idiot. It's because my shades are polarized. Yeah, but why, why? Yeah, I adjusted you, Mike. Yeah, but why? Okay, but the screen, like, when it's sideways, the screen works fine. Like, cause, okay, it was horizontal, now it's vertical, right? So it works when it's vertical, but it works when it's horizontal, but it doesn't work when it's vertical. Like, we got all that good shit. Like, what is that, man? Anyways, so if I'm ever tilting my head, that's why. But we're gonna do our TA. We gotta go TA first. TA first, man. We had a day off yesterday, so we're definitely gonna do our TA first. Now, guys, I shorted, okay? I just shorted the top. I don't know where I shorted from. Let's actually see. I'm short currently from 44227. Okay, a very quick scalp. Okay, but we're gonna very quick scalp. Don't see this and think, okay, you know, whatever. No. But anyways, listen, we're gonna talk about the long. The longs are the stars here. Okay, so very first thing, guys, in the VIP. I mean, it happens. We say it all the time, right? We say it literally all the time. In the VIP, you know. Yesterday we had some kind of boring movement. Eye surgery, dude. Why need shades? No, dude, I don't need glasses. No. It's not about the shades are just like a character. Gio, you can show me how to use market cipher trading is easy. Yeah, teach me, bro. Please teach me. Teach me. Okay, listen, man. So in the VIP yesterday, guys, like you guys know, man, I give you guys the levels that I'm looking at. I give you guys the updates, you know, this, that, and the other. A few days ago, when we put in this high, right, this high, I honestly thought we were gonna basically put in the high that we're putting in now, okay? Because we came super close to these levels, and we're gonna talk about these levels here in a minute. But we came super close to these levels, and And yeah, man, we came super close. Wow, I'm like running into this thing. We came super close to these levels, and we front ran them essentially, right? We front ran them. I thought perhaps this dot here on the 10-minute time frame was going to give us something like this. Up, down, giving us our nice divergence right into these naked daily and naked weekly point of control, okay? Now, guys, listen. Hear me out here, okay? My next boot camp is going to be finding key levels, which are my yellow key zones, as I have here, right? I did not adjust it. This was the same zone that I gave 2 days ago. What day is it today? I don't even know what day it is today. 20th. 2 days ago. So I gave this 2 days ago, right? Same thing. I just removed the blue box in the background. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Okay. We're going to talk about how to find those. And more importantly, I think, in my opinion anyway, building your narrative. Okay. You guys know every day on this channel, except for yesterday, we had the day off, but every day on this channel, I teach you why the market moves the way that it does. Okay. I do not teach you, oh, there's a green dot along it. No. I teach you why the market moves that it does so that you can understand and that you're not getting lucky with your moves. Because the truth is, guys, a lot of people made money on this move. A lot of people lost money on this move. And the people that lost money today will probably make some of it back tomorrow. And the people that made some today will probably lose a little bit tomorrow. So the point is we want to go up only. All right? Upwards and onwards. A Wild Rancid, you are not late to the party. You're here just in time, my friend. And God was asking about you, bro. Although he was calling you a bit of a racist. But, I mean, that's not my business. Arrow Pump, good morning, my friend. Aloha. Hola, socio. How are you, my friend? Rig says, yo, what's poppin', G? So, you know, anyways, whatever. Okay. Now we can take these points off of our chart. Okay. But before we do, guys, these naked daily point of controls, and especially a naked weekly point of control, serve as magnets. Okay. So when you're building your narrative, as we do on this channel every single day, when you're building your narrative, I gotta make this thing faster, man. I'm like almost falling off because I'm going fast. I'm walking faster than it's letting me walk. Okay, so when we when we have naked point of controls like this, and we know that they serve as magnets, and we front ran them like we did yesterday, this is going to help you build your narrative as to what might happen next. All right, so this is a good indication that we're probably not done here. Right? So we're going to remove this now because we don't need it anymore because price has tapped it. Okay, we don't need it anymore. But this is it. It helped. It 100% helped contribute to the idea that we were going to come up, right? Yesterday, when we found support after hitting our 45-minute order block, these naked point of control levels in this box was a good indication that we were not necessarily finished with this little range this little range that we got going on. Okay, so it was a good sign. Now, what else is a good sign? Well, you guys know, and by the way, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're new here, we're gonna talk about Doge because your boy's long on the Dogecoin. We're gonna talk about Chainlink. We're gonna talk about Solana. Those are gonna be the main. Perhaps AVAX. AVAX is ripping it, man. Crazy. Same with Solana. Anyways, listen, hear me out. How else can we know if we're going to continue to range? Okay, the truth is, guys, the answer is in the question. And by that, I mean, there's no question, but the answer is right in front of you. What do we talk about? What do we say about vector candles all the time? Okay, all the time. If you're just getting here and you have no idea why my candles are different colored, they are called vector candles, right? Vector candles represent tick volume, represents liquidity, represents market maker activity. When you are ranging, as we are ranging, let me see if I can pull up a cleaner chart for you. Let's get rid of all this. Let's get rid of it all. Dump it all. Okay. So when you are clearly, look, we are ranging, guys. We are ranging. Very, very easy to see. Nothing hard. Nothing to see here. We are ranging. Okay. We're in this range. Very simple. Very easy. When you're ranging and when you get vector candles within the range, 9 times out of 10, think in your head, 9 times out of 10, we're not done with this range. Okay. 9 times out of 10. Let me take you to this, we'll say this previous range here. Remember, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be done with the range. Let me show you. Not pretend, this is a range, right? When we had our high, cool. We dumped, and we dumped with a red vector candle. We found our way back to the high. As we dumped again, we have red vector candles. Cool. We made our way back to the high. As we pumped up, we had a green vector candle. We made our way back down to not the low of the range, right? You could argue that well, not argue, but this was actually just a liquidity grab. I would actually draw my range still as such, but you could do it like this, but I would still do it like this, right? But the point is, we pumped up, we had a green vector candle within the range, we dumped, okay? Here, we had a pink vector candle on our dump, we pumped, right? Here, we had a green vector candle, it was recovered, continued, recovered again, and then, you know, we broke out of the range. But my point is, guys, when you have a range, and you can find this anywhere in the chart, when you got a range, and you see these vector candles, this is like the first, man, this is like market cipher and vectors 101. You're in a range, you get red vectors, you pump up. You get blue vector, you recover it. You get a green, you recover it. You get a huge green vectors, you recover it with the red vectors. These red vectors, right, in this entire range right here, these red vectors were the clue that we were going to continue higher. Okay, so you should have been favoring longs, not only because we're in the lower extremity of this larger range, but you have, man, it's right in front of you. It is right in front of you. Okay, and so nothing is different here, right? Nothing is different in this little range. Oh, wait, where are we now? In this bigger range that we got going on right now, nothing's different. So when you have the green vectors, you expect to recover them. When you have a red vector, you expect to recover it. When you have a red vector, you expect to recover it. When you have pink vectors, green vectors. Look, this move 2 days ago. Sorry, I know I'm rambling. But this this move 2 days ago, we had nice green vector to the upside. So, and we're within the range, right? And right now, currently, the exact same thing. Now, is this going to be the move that, what's the word? Is this going to be the move that breaks out? Potentially, which we're going to talk about. But just going on the basis of 9 times out of 10, when you see vectors and you're within the range, you expect the recovery. I would say it's probably not probable. Probably not probable right now that we're gonna break out here, like at least without retesting, right? Because we have the vectors that like to get recovered, just like here, right? And so that alone, guys, when you pair that with market cipher, you guys know, man, the first thing I tell you when it comes to market cipher is whenever you see a green dot or a red dot, like yesterday was a perfect example. We had a red dot on the 2-hour time frame. I say this all the time: look to the left, where are the vectors? And you need to be prepared for price to attack those vectors. Very simple. Okay, that doesn't mean that they're going to get recovered every time. That doesn't mean that the entire vector is going to get recovered, but it is irresponsible to say that no, price will never come down to 41K again. No way. It is irresponsible to say that because the vectors are right there. And we know 9 times out of 10, they like to make a run for those vectors. Jennifer says, please look into Doge. You are long to 0.9. We are going to talk about the Dogecoin. Your boy is also long, so shouts out to you, Jennifer. I'm glad that you're making money. Torin says, do I hold any alt on spot? I do. I do hold some alt on spot. I sold quite a bit of my Solana back at like 57, which I'm kind of regretting. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We've been talking about how the market has been kind of overheated, and we are eventually going to expect a pullback, right? You can't go up forever. How high do we go before we get the pullback is a different story, but you can't go up forever. And so I decided that it is a little bit safer to sell some of my crypto than to hold it, especially when the market is hot like this. And by the way, we're going to talk about the S&P. Okay, we're going to talk about the S&P because the S&P is going to be a good leading indicator on Bitcoin. Anyways, guys, so man, I just wanted to open up by saying that when you see a vector candle and you see a dot, guys, you got to be prepared. So like our next red dot here on the 2-hour, we need to say that price can come and recover this. Okay, it can. Is it going to? Not necessarily, but it can. Okay, So you cannot be ignorant to that fact. You cannot be irresponsible about it. You need to be prepared. You need to take your profits. Yes, it could keep running. I don't know how high it can go, but it can come down. Jason says he wants a 20K Bitcoin. So do I, man. So do I. That would be an amazing buying opportunity. I would be super down for that. And to be honest, I don't think necessarily we won't get it. I think it's a very, very realistic place for Bitcoin to go. Very, very realistic. All right, guys, listen. So every day, first of all, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. You know, that's my tagline. Kind of. I stream every day, and I give you guys market cipher videos, and I give you guys vector candle videos, and I give you guys TA videos, and I give you guys all my levels in advance in the VIP section, which you can join for free, by the way, by sticking around on the stream and DMing my GeoBot at the top, the 4-digit code. Actually, I gotta change my wording. The VIP code that you're gonna hear throughout this video, because you guys know I started throwing letters in there. I started throwing more digits in there. So the VIP code that you hear throughout this stream, which we'll get to in just a minute here. Did I trade the naked weekly point of control? I did. I did trade the naked weekly point of control. That was actually, if we come to my Bitcoin chart here, look, I even said gift short, okay? Gift short. Like, we had another zone here. There was another zone here somewhere earlier, right? That I gave in the VIP. There were 2 zones right here. So I gave this level, guys, where we're at right now. I gave this level 3 days ago. And I even said, I prefer short 2 over short 1. This was short 1. We blew right through it. And this was short 2. Okay, so I even said that. And, you know, it remains true, obviously. Like, man, the naked weeklies, the naked dailies, they serve as magnets, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. When you pair them with vector candles and market cipher B, it's actually crazy. Guys, do me a favor. Hit the like button if you haven't done so already. And we will, let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. Let's hit the like button for your boy. And let's get right into it. I believe the money song might be up next. Is it time for the money song? Yeah, it is. I got used to these. My brain remembers the order now. Guys, hit the like button for me, please, and thank you. And listen, real quick, we're going to get into Bitcoin here and what happened and order blocks and what I think Market Cipher is going to do and all that. But you guys know what time it is, man. Listen, if you're new here, if you're returning, I need you to help me. We got to show the new people the value that I provide, but me saying it doesn't mean anything. It's you guys showing it. So guys, you know what time it is, man. When I put the shades on, if I provided you value in any way whatsoever, if I've made your life better, if I've taught you a couple things, which I hope I have, do me a solid and let's see the money bags emojis in the chat right now. Let's make a bag, man. If you guys made some money and I provided you value, let's see those money bags in the chat. Money bag, money bag, money bag, money bag, money bag, money bag. Money. Let's get money. Get money. Man, I can't see anything with these. Let's get money, mother. Get money. Let's money bags, guys. If I provided you value, I can't see anything with these. If I provided you value in any way, let's see those money bags. What happened, Bitcoin? We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this. Don't worry. We're gonna talk about it. Guys, I look so stupid tilting my head. I can't see anything. I will answer your question. Coral, I'm gonna answer you. Let's get those money bags, baby. Let's get those money bags. Dr. Burritos. Trip more. Let's get money. 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 bag, money 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 bag.
Money. Let's get money, get money. Let's get money. Let's get money.
All right.
Let's get money. Let's get money, motherfucker, get money. Let's get money. Let's get.
All right. All right, guys. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. That was fun. That was fun. Okay, guys. Here's your JPY, by the way. GBP JPY. British. The Brits versus the Japanese. There you go. All right, I'm gonna hold that for a second, and then we're gonna go back to Bitcoin. We're gonna answer this question. Our friend here is spamming in the chat. We gotta answer. We're upsetting him or her or them or they or z or there. Please, never that. Never that. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, let's go back to Bitcoin, man. Okay, so look, we're in, guys. Look, I'm short from the top right now, and I'm long from the bottom. This position right here is my long, and from like, I don't know, $1,500 ago, $1,000 ago, something like that. I don't know. And so I did short from the high. I did short, and I have not taken profit yet, and I am perfectly okay to get stopped out if I get stopped out. And let's go over what might happen next for Bitcoin. So we are in macro. Okay, we're in macro. This short we can get rid of now. We don't need, I mean, we'll hide it. We're not gonna delete it. We will hide it, okay? But we had the idea there, okay? This we don't need anymore. For sure, we don't need that. And this, if we extend right, will be our new value area, and we'll keep that on the chart. Okay. By the way, my first song in the Wolf of Wall Street transitions to money. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'll check alts in a second, guys. Let's go over Bitcoin real quick first. Okay, so look, we are in this macro supply. Okay, macro supply. I believe this is weekly or like 3 days. Yeah, weekly. So we're in weekly supply. Okay, that doesn't mean we can't go higher. Obviously, market Cipher B looks like it's a monster and it wants to keep going up. Right, but we are in supply macroly, right? We're in resistance, so we need to be aware of that. Okay. Earlier today, as I was setting up the stream, I said very, very quickly, 44.6 is unmitigated. All right. We do have order blocks here, and you know, as of now, we swept all the liquidity that's up here, so this made sense. Where's my thing? So this 100% made sense, right? We had liquidity up here. We swept the liquidity as of now. So, and we're in macro resistance. So, am I okay if price goes down? Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense that it could go down. Is it going to? We're going to dive into market Cipher here in a few minutes. But it does make sense for it to go down. Now, what you do is you go, you check your chart. You have your levels, right? We had our level here, and we were close. We know that liquidity is here. This is how you build your narrative. We know that liquidity is here, and we just tagged liquidity, okay? Now you jump down on the different time frames and you look for order blocks that you may have missed. All right. This, I did not see this before, but this is a 30-minute order block. What was the high today? How high did we go? I actually genuinely don't know. How high did we go? 44345. So we actually tagged this 30-minute order block. So this 30-minute order block is now mitigated. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. We also have, I don't know what time frame this is on. I believe it's a low time frame. 5, I think. Actually, What order block is this? I remember I was struggling with it last time too. I didn't remember. Where am I? Okay, definitely not 2 hour. Definitely not 1 hour. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. We don't do 24 minutes. Definitely not. Definitely not. You know what? I actually don't think that this is an order block, if I'm being honest, unless it's really low time frame. No, not even. Where did I draw this from? Okay, this is not an order block, guys. Let me get rid of this. Let me update the group. Okay. So this is how you're gonna build your narrative. I'm gonna teach you. Let me just update the VIP. Okay. So let's get out of replay mode here. Okay. So we had this 30-minute order block. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how well the order blocks work. It's actually insane. So we had this 30-minute order block that we just tagged. Okay. So this order block now is mitigated. Okay. This order block is mitigated. It is mitigated. We tagged it. Okay. When an order block gets mitigated, you check if there's any other order blocks above it in the vicinity. So we have local order block that's just been tagged while sweeping liquidity. Okay. While sweeping liquidity, we got an order block that got tagged. That's important information. Okay. 1 hour time frame is pretty up there. Okay. Now we know the higher the money flow, the more chances of divergences. We say this all the time. So what are you looking for? Oh, I did purge you guys. Right. Okay, yeah. No, I'll give you guys the code in a few minutes here. So what do we know? The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. However, on the 1 hour time frame right now, we are about to print a red dot. So any trades that you take, any shorts that you take will be front running the red dot on the one. Okay. So what you're looking for on any time frame is kind of what we're looking at right now. Something like this, boom, where you get your divergence, right, to wherever the next high may be. And hopefully money flow is coming down when you have that. Right now, we don't have that. We don't know what's going to happen next, okay? So any shorts that you're in right now, you need to be aware that the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences, meaning that because on the one, the money flow is thick and it's getting thicker, any shorts you might have right now might just be a scalp. Okay, so are we going to say, oh, this is the top? No, because it could be. I'm not saying it's not. Very well could be. But we need to know that the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. And so for me, I am in the short and I'm holding the short, and we'll see how low it lets me go. And I will analyze the market as time goes on. But we're in macro resistance. We just swept a bunch of liquidity and we just mitigated a 30-minute order block, which is resistance. So there's nothing else. There's no other resistance from here to the high. Okay. I mean, the high is not too far away. It's at 44 points. Is that the high? 44.7. Yeah. So the high is at 44.7. And there's nothing in between here and 44.7. Okay. So because there's nothing in between here and 44.7, if we start to close candles above our order block here, then it is very likely, very likely that we're going to make our way up to a new high. Okay. And this is how you build your narrative. The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. So if we get a little pullback here, people get excited. Oh, we caught the top. And then we have like this. And then potentially we come here, we take out the highs again, and then we can look for a new short once we take the highs. So currently, guys, there's two shorts. The number one is the one that we already had and the one that we took. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that because money flows thick on the one. And so if you take this, it might be a scalp. It might be the high, but it might be the scalp. You just need to be aware. Okay. And then the next one is obviously the high, right? Obviously the high. So we're going to set alerts. We're going to actually put a line here. We're gonna write taking high, or actually we're gonna write yearly high. YH, and we're gonna put an alert on it once per bar, and we're gonna write taking high, BTC taking high. Okay, so as of now, those are your two shorts. Those are your two shorts. If this is gonna hold up for me, I would probably put the stop loss above this wick. If we start to close above this order block, then we're coming for the high, man. We're coming for the high. So very, very simple. Very, very simple. I'm telling y'all, bro, if you want these insane order blocks, you got to take the order blocks bootcamp. It's insane. $100 is nothing. Yo, man, I'm telling you guys, market structure and order blocks are a game changer, man. Game changer. I'm telling you. If you pair that with my yellow box zones and you know how to build a narrative, which is the next bootcamp, it's a game changer, man. It's a game changer. I shorted the top. Wait, how high did we go? Yeah. Dude, I don't know, man. Bro, I never know the price of Bitcoin. I never know the price. I just trade the levels. And so if you like, even here, I'm like, yo, was this the high? Like, I don't know what the price is. Bitcoin, these are just numbers to me. I don't care. It doesn't matter. If these numbers, if you dropped a zero, okay? If you dropped a zero on the end of it, and we were trading like 4,340, 4,360, 4,380, it would mean the same thing. Like, the numbers don't matter. The price does not matter. I don't care about the price, right? I do not care about the price. It's the levels. It's the trading part of it. Why is my candle blue and yours is not? You are probably on a different ticker. Like, if you're on different ones, they will give you different results here. They will give you, yeah, see, like this one's is green. On, what is this? Binance is green. BTC USDT is blue. And then Bybit is blue. Same, man. Same. You could jump. I've started to jump between different exchanges because you can't just trust one, I've learned. Okay. So, excuse me. Marflex says, how do you identify order blocks? This is the only premium content that I have. And if you want to learn how to do boot camps properly, or sorry, if you want to learn how to do order blocks properly, if you want to know how to do market structure properly, head on over to this link here. Head over to the Discord. Come to how to enter VIP. Click this. I'll just send you the link here. Make life easy. And actually, let's do a poll. Right? And then so you could get the boot camps here. Yeah, here on WAP. 1 minute structure change to bearish. Let's see. Let's check it. Okay, here's your 1 minute structure. I don't really like using 1 minute structure. I like using 2, but this is your 1 minute structure. So we're actually not bearish yet on the 1. We're not bearish yet. 1 minute structure, you need to take this low. That's your 1 minute low. There's your 1 minute low. So we're not bearish yet. Man, every time I stream, guys, I swear I lose my voice from you guys. Yeah, there's your 1 minute break. So we're not actually thing yet. Plus 1 minute doesn't matter. Yeah. Duper, appreciate you, G. Have a good day, man. Gotta hop into a meeting back in an hour. Have a bang, everyone. Take care, brother. Can I check link, bro? Yeah, let's look at link. Is it bootcamp a video or a live stream where you can ask? Okay, so let me answer this, then we'll go to link. We'll answer this, we'll go to link, and then we'll do like soul and other stuff. So the bootcamp was a live class, okay? And it's a recorded live class. And what I'm gonna do for the boot camps, is I'm gonna recycle them. So I have one more in January live, right? Which is going to be called Key Zones and Building the Narrative. Okay. I got one more. And so that one you can join and it'll be live and you can ask questions and whatever. These boot camps were in the past, but as we continue to grow, I'm going to host the boot camps again, and I'm just going to keep cycling them. So you have the opportunity to purchase the already recorded ones if you like, right? If you want. And you have the opportunity also, if you want, to wait and join the next like cycle. So I'm going to try to do one boot camp a month. So the next one is going to be in January. And then perhaps after that, we're going to do market structure again in February for those that did not, that don't want to buy the recording, didn't catch it, especially as we continue to grow, right? You guys are going to have questions and I understand that. So I'll just teach it again and we'll just keep the loop going until you guys, you know, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but that's kind of how it works right now. That's kind of how it works right now. Gio, hope I'm good. I appreciate you, man. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. It was one day, man. It was one day. Things happen. Hold on. Things happen. This ain't anything new to me, man. I told you, this ain't nothing new to me. And I always bounce back, bro. I'm always good. I'm always good. I'm always chippy. I'm always happy. I'm always chilling. So thank you, though. I appreciate it. All right, let's do Litecoin. Why do I prefer the 2 over the 1? Just because the 2... I mean, even 2 is not great. If I'm being honest, I really prefer the 5. But the 2 is better than the 1 because the 1 is like, the 1 can fake you out a lot. Like if you're drawing your market structure from the high on the 1, this is it, right? If you're drawing it from the high, it's like this. Right? And so what'll happen a lot of the time is we'll put in a higher high, right? We'll put in a higher high, and then all these 1-minute traders will think that we're bullish, when in reality, this is your real level, or this is a more significant level than like than this low here. And people will think that you're bullish, right? You'll dance around, people will long it. Maybe you'll SFP this low, indicating that this high is targeted. And then you'll like keep running it down. Like there's a lot more fake outs that happen on the 1 minute than on the 2. Like it's more so because you want to, based on the rules that I follow with market structure, the 2 trips you up a lot less than the 1. Like the 1 gives a lot of false signals. Okay, people want Link, people want Litecoin. Okay, we're gonna go really quick. We're gonna go quick through them. Let's go, and guys, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button if you haven't done so already. We got 100 people. We only have 50 likes. So either half of you guys don't like my free call-outs that I give you guys in the VIP section, or you guys don't have fingers, or you don't like me. My Discord link isn't working. Page not found. There you go. You should be able to join. How do I need to pin this. Do I got any mods in the chat? Can somebody pin that? You guys got the power to pin that? Anyway, there's your Discord. Okay. All right. So let's do we'll start on Litecoin. We'll start on Litecoin. Did we do Litecoin yesterday or 2 days ago? Okay, let's go more macro. Let's see what Litecoin's doing. All right, so guys, I'm gonna try to talk and do this at the same time, which I'm not the best multitasker, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so Litecoin has a 12-hour order block above us. Okay, Litecoin got a 12-hour. It's actually this is even better. We have an 18-hour order block above us. 18-hour order block above us. And this is a fair value gap. Okay. We got a nice fair value gap, which I need to decide a color for fair value gap. So we got a nice fair value gap above us. Okay. Nice fair value gap. I don't really like orange. Nice fair value gap, which we tapped into. And we really tapped this 18-hour order block. Okay. So although if you zoom in here, we actually front ran it because we have this fair value gap, and this fair value gap falls within the rules that I follow in terms of whether or not you consider this inducement or not. This does fall within the rules. So as far as I'm concerned, this 18-hour order block has now been mitigated. Okay. So we are in macro resistance. Okay, let's jump down and let's see what we see. This 6-hour order block also now mitigated. Let's actually save this as FVG. Fair value gap. Okay, so this here, we have a 1-hour order block above us. Now remember, I say this all the time, guys. I say this every single stream. Okay, I say this every stream. If you're gonna be trading alts, you need to be paying attention to Bitcoin. Okay, you have to. This is non-negotiable. If Bitcoin just tagged a 30-minute order block and it could be potentially at its high, potentially, right? We need to be aware that Litecoin and all your other alts as well could potentially be at their high as well. Okay, so you need to always think about your alt relative to Bitcoin. Okay, think about it relative to Bitcoin always. Now, if Bitcoin is at the high, then Litecoin is at the high. Like 9 times out of 10, Litecoin will be at the high if Bitcoin's at the high. If Bitcoin, as we discussed earlier on the stream, the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. If Bitcoin is going to do this and take the high again, which it very well may, I'm not saying that it won't, right? If Bitcoin's going to do that, then we would expect Litecoin to get a little bit further into its order block and potentially make its way up to this 1-hour order block. Okay, so we would expect this for Litecoin if Bitcoin is going to do that. If not, then the rejection is here. Okay, now this is a 2% move away, and Bitcoin to its high is a 2% move away. So I would consider Bitcoin's resistance now equivalent to Litecoin's resistance now. And I would... Seriously, what is this lag? You guys see this lag? Okay. I would consider this high to be where Bitcoin's high of the day is, and this high to be where the new high is. So this would be the yearly high on Bitcoin, right? You need to think about it perspective like that. Okay? Aside from that, we got nothing else really to say. We got an order block here below us. Right, 1-hour order block there. Nothing really else to say on Litecoin. I will tell you this. Litecoin's... Where do I have all this? I gave an update, by the way, guys, in my free VIP. I gave an update on Litecoin 2 days ago. Right here. Right here. And you know, what did I say? Actually, what did I say? Litecoin didn't take its previous higher time frame low. Yeah. So we have bullish market structure on Litecoin. Okay. And expectational order flow, which basically means, do we expect to go higher or lower? Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Right. We have low. We have high. We have a potential higher low here. Okay. Potentially we have a higher low. And if we have a higher low here, then this is our target long term. So if Bitcoin decides to break out and take its high, which it may, then Litecoin will eventually, likely, make its way up to this order block here. This is a daily order block. And if we beat this daily order block, then, which it's, remember, expectational order flow is to take this high here, right? So what would I expect potentially? And this is how you build your narrative, right? This is an order block, and so this is resistance. We know this, right? We got blue order block, and we got daily. So this is our daily order block. We know it's resistance, but we also have an order block, a daily order block above us here. If things just go crazy and just pump out of seemingly nowhere, what may happen, and remember, this is our targeted high, and it's right above our daily order block. So what may happen, and we have the vector candle, which means, remember, that when you get a green dot, you look to the left, where are the vectors? So right now, it looks like things are going to break out, and it looks like Litecoin, on a more macro level, not so zoomed in, is going to make its way up to here. What might happen is Litecoin might, you know, take a couple weeks, whatever, to get up here. And then you might get a daily candle, for example, like this. Right? We might get a daily candle like this, in which Litecoin decides to wick out its high, tap into this daily order block, mitigating it, and then come back down. And then this would be an SFP, right? This would be an SFP. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I'm saying it's a possibility. This is how you build your narrative. And so we're going to set an alert here. We're going to set an alert on this high as well. Okay. So we have our alerts, right? We got our alerts. Cool. And we know that this might happen. Okay. It might happen. Aside from that, we'll talk about what happens beyond that at another time. But, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the situation right now. It's looking like we're going to get it over the next couple weeks. But yeah. Okay. No, I haven't given the VIP code. Let's give you guys the VIP code now. Okay. We'll give you guys the VIP code now, and then we'll move on to Chainlink. Let's do Link. Okay, let's do Link. So, VIP code, guys, is 50,001. Okay? 50,001 is your VIP code. By the way, guys, as I mentioned, I did short from the high, and that short position is up 31% right now. So we are schlong officially. We're going to do Link. We're going to do Solana. And then we're going to do the Dogecoin. 50,001, guys, is your VIP code. Is your VIP code. And while you're running over there to do that, if you could hit the like button for me, please, and thank you. It really helps me. Really helps me. All right. Let's do Litecoin. Or let's do Link, sorry, Chainlink. So I'm long on Chainlink, and just like Litecoin, I gave the long, I gave a long setup in the Discord. I gotta start when I do the alts. I gotta start writing it like here. Yeah, that was Solana. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember, but we're gonna go through it, okay? So Chainlink is very easy, man. Chainlink is very, very easy. Just like Litecoin. Just like Litecoin. We have an 18-hour order block just ahead of us with a green, with a red vector. If Bitcoin breaks, right? If Bitcoin breaks 44 point whatever the high is, if Bitcoin breaks it, then we would expect Litecoin to follow suit and come at least to this 18-hour order block, which, as you can see, I have an alert on. Okay, I have an alert on it. Now, if you're following market structure on the daily time frame, right, doesn't really matter where you started from. You can see clearly that we have an SFP of the low. Okay, we got an SFP of the low, and actually we SFP'd twice. Okay, we SFP'd twice. And the second SFP that we did actually mitigated whatever order block this is. 10-minute order block yesterday. Or 2 days ago, I posted about it somewhere in the VIP. I don't know. All right, somewhere in the VIP. Jason Geo, I look like a big fan of Jason Casper. I am a big fan of Jason Casper, man. I am a big fan. He's a good dude, man. I was on his channel. We had a nice conversation. Good dude. Perhaps one day he will be on my channel. I would be honored to have him on my channel. He's a good dude. Good dude. Oh, Iggy, you got a cold? Or you are cold? Yo, is it snowing there? It's not even snowing here. I haven't even seen snow yet, bro. Haven't even seen it. Okay. So look, so we mitigated this 10-minute order block while SFPing the low. What happens when you SFP the low? This high becomes a targeted high, right? Becomes a targeted high. So just like on Litecoin, where we drew this example, where if we make it up, this level is the equivalent on Litecoin to this level on Link, okay? And so if Bitcoin decides to take the high, we would expect Link and Litecoin to come up to its 18-hour order block. And then we will assess at the time, right? We're probably in macro. We are in macro resistance, I'm sure, like all the coins are, right? When I say macro, I mean like weekly order blocks and such. Yeah, right? This is a weekly order block. It's a nice weekly order block we got here. So every single coin right now is in macro resistance, guys. Every single one, okay? But, I mean, there's not really much else to say on, excuse me. Not really much else to say on Link besides that. I mean, there's nothing really notable. We know where check marks the spot up here following market structure. We had the SFP. And so check marks the spot, guys. Nothing really notable. I am long on Link. I am holding my Link, and I'm going to keep my Link going until we take this high. But to be honest, I might even take profit up here at 16. We'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see, because we know Bitcoin can run. We know Bitcoin has the capacity to run. And if it does that, then, you know, why not let it run, right? All right, Solana. Let's go Solana. So this trade setup, excuse me, guys. I apologize, man. My throat is kind of scratchy today. This trade setup was given in the VIP, okay? Right here. So yesterday at 11 p.m., I said Sol is bouncing perfectly off of its 1-hour order block, which we had given on stream the day before. So 2 days ago, we gave this order block. We drew this order block out 2 days ago, and we bounced exactly off that order block perfectly. If we come down on lower term time frames, as we came into our order block, it was really right here, where if you were in shorts, you got to get out of your shorts, right? Because 15-minute structure, and I'm not going to go through the whole thing because it's not important. Wherever the previous high is, doesn't matter. We had low, we had high, we had lower low, we had higher high. So as soon as you see this, while tapping into a 1-hour order block, this low automatically becomes a strong low. Okay, this is a strong low, meaning that price should not tap this low again. Market Cipher at the time, we had money flow increasing after we made that move. After we have red vectors to the downside, what do we know about vectors? We know vector candles are liquidity. We know that vector candles are liquidity. We know that the liquidity represents tick volume, not normal volume. And so the only people that are able to provide that many transactions within those candles are the market makers. When market makers are present, and when you see a red vector candle, that is retail, that's you guys shorting, but market makers are longing. So this adds to our confluence that we're going to run it up, right? We're going to run it up on Solana. And, man, just like, I mean, Solana just ripped it, and Solana just broke through its 1-hour order block. So that's pretty interesting. But just like we did on Litecoin, just like we did on Chainlink, right? Really, when that happens, I mean, this was the targeted high, and you could run this up higher. I conservatively, I'm not going to lie. I swear on my life, I'm not lying when I say this. This was actually a lot higher. I dragged it down, and then I shared it to you guys, just because we don't know how high it can go, right? And I didn't want someone to, you know, expect it to go higher, and then it doesn't, and then they lose the trade because of it. But I was fully expecting that we might break this 1-hour order block. So this hour order block, we don't need anymore. Goodbye. We don't need it. And that was your trade setup, man. Given completely for free in my VIP, which you can join for absolutely free. Nothing really else to say on Solana, man. This was a very easy trade. Very, 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 very easy trade. Super easy trade. And not just that, but like, if you're following higher term market structure, higher term structure is low, high, higher, low. Actually, it was like this, right? We made a lower low, but we SFP'd it, indicating that this high was going to be the targeted high. And then we made a new higher high, so things flipped to bullish again. And then we were waiting to put in our lower low, and now we put in a higher high. How high does it go? We don't know. But however high it does go, we would expect, expectational order flow rather, would be to put in a higher low wherever it may be. So we're going to check for order blocks. Perhaps it's even this guy here. And then to make a higher high. So that's kind of the expectation, right? This here is a 4-hour order block that we could come to mitigate. And so we're going to set an alert here. We're going to double click. We're going to write 4 hours. So we know that it's a 4-hour order block. We're going to write every time. We're going to write 4-hour OB. And now we're just going to chill, man. Now we're just going to chill. It doesn't mean it's going to come there. It doesn't mean it has to come there. But it means it's allowed to come there. Okay? It's allowed to. It's definitely allowed to. And that's it, man. That's really Solana. Nothing really else to say. Nothing really else to say about that. Ben says W pattern created wave gaps and 1 minute hit the upper and lower momentum lines. There you go. There you go. Somebody was asking me about the M pivot points earlier, and I don't use them. Right here. What exactly are M1, M levels on TR main? Could I explain? Yeah, I don't really use them, to be honest with you. I don't use them. But I do know that your M levels... So let's pull up TR main. Let's get our TR main. Let's get our labels on. Let's hide the VWAP, because I hate the VWAP. And let's get our M points. Where are the M points? Where are my M levels? So much in this indicator, man. Oh, wait. What's playing right now? Oh, how did that play? Why did that play? Oh, that might have been copyrighted. That sucks. I have no idea why that just played. Why did I do that? Okay, we'll do here. I can't believe that they just did that. Oh my. I gotta make a good playlist that like is not running on YouTube. Okay. Let me see. Where are the M points, bro? Style? No. Okay, M point. Oh, here. Show pivot points. Yeah, M levels. Okay, so look, this is what I do know. I don't use them, but this is what I do know. I know that there are M levels, and I know that there are pivot points. I think it's pivot points. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, your pivot points show you... Okay, look at how your average daily range... Okay, hold on. So, okay. This indicator calculates an average of whatever asset you're looking at. The average movement over the past, like, week or so, or month, per day. Okay? And we all know that, like, trading is all averages, man. You deviate away from an average, and then you come back to it, right? So when you're looking at these points and these numbers, right, R3 is resistance 3, which happens to be where your high ADR is. ADR is average daily range. So we are currently right now on Solana at our higher end of how of how frequent we've moved per day in the last week or last month or however it's calculated. Okay? It's just a reference point saying we're kind of at the extreme point of what's average right now. Okay? It's high relative to the average. And so how these numbers are calculated, the S1, the support 2, support 3, how they're calculated, I don't exactly know. I think it's just like, yeah, I don't really know. But I know your M points are exactly in between your resistance points. So whatever your distance between your R2 and your R3 would be your M5, right? And when you're looking at the M points, I'm assuming it's called M because this is where you may find an M pattern and then run it down. I don't know more than that. That's kind of all I know. But you definitely got to run that by through. You got to run that with. You got to run that by, what's it called? By Tino. You got to ask Tino about that, man. You got to ask Tino about that. Definitely got to ask Tino about that. Anyways, okay. Guys, listen. You guys, man, when I got to go for 5 minutes, you guys already know what I got to do. Drop it in the comments what I'm about to go do. I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. It's explained in Tino's free course. I took Tino's free course. I just don't remember it. Yeah, level calculations. I don't remember it, but man, listen. I have way respect to Tino, man. Listen, funny story about Tino, and then I gotta go do what I gotta do. Funny story about Tino. Actually, it's not even about Tino. It's about me, but Tino says, oh my days, right? Oh my days, oh my days, oh my days. I'm Christian. I'm Catholic. And so I don't like, I swear I don't care, but I don't like to say, oh my God. You know, I don't say like, oh Lord. I don't say Jesus Christ. Like, I don't use the Lord's name in vain. I don't like that. That's the only thing I don't say. I say everything else under the sun. But I don't, and so I don't like saying like, oh my God, because that's using the Lord's name in vain. And so when I started watching Tino like 2 years ago, and I used to fall asleep to his live streams, not that he's boring, like I would watch it all night until I fall asleep. And then I would like wake up at 3 a.m. and his voice is playing in the background. Maybe that's why I'm so good at trading. But when all that was going down, I started saying, oh my days, because I don't like using the Lord's name in vain. So I started saying it. And then I learned it was like a UK thing and whatever. And then my like girlfriend at the time, I used to always say, oh my days, oh my days. And then she would go, oh my nights. Anyways, she would say, oh my nights, but with an accent. I'd be like, oh my days. And so, yeah, man. Anyways, big up to Tino. Tino, somehow, if you're watching this, bro, I doubt it. But if you are, man, mad respect, mad love and respect to you, G. G, to stop the JC references, you need to wear a waistcoat and vector glasses to really confuse people. I got these. I got these. Man, I can't see anything on this screen when it's vertical like this. But I kind of like it vertically, man. I got a nice setup there. I got a nice setup. All right, guys, listen. I'm going to be right back. Happy days, man. Yeah, that's another one. That's another one, bro. That is another one. Yeah, I don't like using the Lord's name in vain. That's the only thing I don't say. And like I don't do that, and I don't mock the dead. You know, I don't make fun of the dead. I don't like making jokes on the dead. Like, for example, 9/11 jokes. Like, I hate that stuff. I hate it. Do not mock the dead. That's something I do not mess with. I do not mess with that. Those are the two things that I don't say. Everything else I don't care. But those two, I don't those two, no bueno. All right, guys, when we come back, and by when we come back, I mean when I come back, I want you guys to let me know what I'm about to do. Let me know. Drop it in the comments. I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. When we come back, we're going to do ADA. Oh, my days.
if this is all just a dream? I'm sure you've heard this question before. I'm just trying to get out of my mind at this point. But if there's only one thing I do know, keep reaching for the moon. One thing I do know, keep reaching for the moon.
Man, you guys already know that I am the most efficient dumper on the planet. You guys already know this. They're gonna write that on my tombstone, boy. Jesus is king. Yes, sir. Jesus is king. Christ is king. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. At least that's what I believe. Personally. I also don't say, like, holy shite. I don't say that either. Because, you know, we do not make fun of the Lord. We do not make fun of the dead. Those are my two rules. Everything else, I don't care. We do not mock the dead. We do not mock the Lord. That's my take on it. Okay, let's do Cardonskis. All right. Am I long on ADA? We definitely covered Cardano in the last stream. I don't know if we covered Cardano, if I gave it in the Discord, but we gave this on the last stream, right? We gave this on the last stream. And I mean, it's looking like it's playing out, right? Cardano has a lot of liquidity above us, okay? So if Cardano can break through this high, which I believe it can, right? I believe it can. If we can take this high, and remember, we're just gonna always we are going to always think of your altcoins relative to Bitcoin, right? So what is Bitcoin doing relative to your alts, right? Where are we in the kind of, I don't want to say the cycle, but like, where are we relative? And I mean, Cardano is a little bit interesting because Cardano already had its rally, right? Like, Cardano moved a pretty decent amount in the last month, right? 200%. I mean, so did Solana, but we are in 2-day resistance, right? We're in a 2-day order block. And so, do I think that this is going to necessarily play out? I don't really know. I gotta be honest with you. I don't really know. We have a lot of liquidity that we can come and grab. And so I wouldn't be surprised. Would I bank on it? I'm honestly not super sure about Cardano. I do think that if we break this level where we are now, this 2-day order block, which might take some time, guys. It might not. It depends on Bitcoin, right? Depends on what happens with Bitcoin. But it's doing business. What's up, Phil? How you doing, bro? Yeah, so you know, if we break the 2-day order block, I do actually expect Cardano to kind of suck up to 85 cents. And listen, there is a lot going on at 85 cents, okay? 85 cents is a key level for Cardano. Because we had, actually maybe a little bit higher, but we had a massive support level, a little bit higher, around $1, 85 cents to $1. We had a massive, like, you know, you just draw this. Look with your eye. Just look with your eye. We'll go back. We'll do it like this. It's a big zone. Okay, it's a big zone. I understand for the scalpers that might not be what you want to see, but it is a big zone, right? We had support. Look how many times we had support in the bull run at this level, right? $1.50, $1.10, $1, $1, $1.10, $1.15, 85. I would say this is even a little bit higher. We don't need to go that far low. I would say it's like this, right? And so if we have, actually, we can even raise this up a little bit. maybe like that. So you can see, right? A lot of times we had support here. We had support here after we were dumping immensely. We bounced off of here, right? Ran back up to 160. And it makes sense, man. It makes sense, right? ADA is relatively new. In the last cycle, the narrative around ADA was it is like the new Ethereum, right? I don't know what it does. I have no idea. I don't know any coins. I don't know about any of the fundamentals, layer 2 solution, or like, I have no clue. Okay, I have literally no clue. But it makes sense for $1. It's a huge psychological level, right? Huge psychological level. Obviously, it's $1. And so, yeah, I mean, Cardano definitely has the room to run. People forget that Cardano is a sleeping giant, right? Kind of like the doggy coin, which we'll go over here in a minute as well. But kind of like the doggy, Cardano is a sleeping giant. And so, you know, you just got to be aware that it can run up. I'm not super sure about Cardano, about what we can expect on Cardano, right? We got a lot of resistance. Actually, I'm gonna widen this, and I'm gonna change this to a 3-day supply zone. Okay, 3-day supply, and then we'll add another one for our 18-hour supply. Cardano has the legs, though. Cardano can run, but it just depends on Bitcoin, man. Depends on Bitcoin. Depends on how high Bitcoin is gonna go. Here we're gonna write 18-hour. All right, so that's Cardonsky. Nothing really crazy. I would watch for the high. Nothing significant. Pay attention to Bitcoin, right? And by the way, guys, let me just add real quick. Bitcoin is also coming up to a lot of resistance. And we have a naked weekly point of control at 57.3. And just like we hit our naked weekly point of control today, okay, just like we hit our naked weekly point of control today, we can make it up there, okay? And we can make it up to 47. Now, this is my opinion. This is my take on 47, 48K, okay? Once upon a time, when Bitcoin was 15K, a lot of people were waiting for lower. They wanted 13K. Everyone was saying 13K, 13K, 13K. What happened? We front ran it. We did not hit 13K, obviously, okay? If Bitcoin decides that it wants to run, I don't think it's going to stop at 47 or 48. I think we're either going to front run 47 and 48, potentially getting to 46, like 46. So maybe we take the high here. Very possible, right? But I think that we either front run it or we completely blow right through it, right? And so if we blow right through it, we know higher time frame. This is a very important level. Very, very important. 48,207 is probably the most important number on Bitcoin for the next year. Okay? Because we have macro market structure. This is your monthly level. And if you SFP it on the monthly, then your target is the low. Okay? And so I don't know if we necessarily had our blow off top yet, because we're spending so much time up here, and because Bitcoin, like, more locally keeps flirting with these highs. Like, this doesn't look like a high to me. So I wouldn't be surprised if we take the high again. That's why the title and the thumbnail is 50K. I wouldn't be surprised if we take the high again. Now the question is, are we going to front run 48 like people want, or 47? I don't know. We have an order block up here that's unmitigated. So perhaps we tag the low of it. We go like 46.5, 46.8, maybe. And then we dump, maybe. Other than that, I think perhaps we might completely just blow through this order block. And remember, on the monthly time frame, right, our market structure indicates that this is just a fair value gap. We could fill that. But our market structure just indicates that, you know, like, very important level. If we SFP this on the monthly level, the target technically is this low, okay? So just be aware of that. But where's a better place to SFP it? Number one, we have this entire fair value gap that we could SFP into, right? So if we make this our new fair value gap, right? We have our entire fair value gap that we could SFP. So we could get something like this. We could get something like this, SFPing this level, right? And then technically the 15 would be the low. But what do we know about blow off tops, man? They're crazy. So we could even SFP something like this, and this is a monthly time frame, guys. So, you know, this could very well happen. There's a lot of time in a month. It could happen like this, where we mitigate into this. So we got alerts here, man, and we're ready. And remember what I said. I don't think we're gonna stop at 47 or 48. I think that's too easy, and I definitely don't think we're gonna stop at 50, because that's also very easy. So I think that if we SFP and we're in this zone, maybe we SFP into like this fair value gap, but I think more likely we might blow through it, get a nice blow off top where in 1 week we pump another 20-25%, right? And then potentially we SFP while we're up here. That's what I'm looking at. Like, that's super long term. And that would coincide with the idea that we're gonna have a real blow off top, right? Because right now this doesn't look blow off top-ish to me. Like, we're up here for too long, right? We want to see something like this. Look at this month, right? This month wicked 12% and then came back down, and then it closed lower than it opened. So we opened, we wicked up 12%, and then from the here to the close, we're down 20%. This looks like a blow off top. This looks like a blow off top, right? This does not look like a blow off top to me. And so we'll see, man. We'll see what happens over the next few weeks, few months. We'll see what happens. And this can happen quick, guys. Like, this could be that candle I just drew. This could be January's candle, right? It can happen quick. It doesn't need to happen in a few months. So just something to consider, especially when you're trading your altcoins and such. What is SFP? Okay, so SFP means swing failure pattern, okay? It's essentially what the name suggests, in that it is a swing failure. It fails to put in a new swing high. How do we identify it? If we have a key level and this is a swing high, this very important level that I marked out here. If this is a very important high, remember, this low's job really is to take out this high. And so if this low's job is to take out this high, then we know that if it fails to close above the high, then it's considered a swing failure. It failed to put in a new swing high or to hold a new swing high. And so that becomes, it's a liquidity grab essentially, right? We break out. People think we're going to the moon. They long. Market maker rips price back down. It's essentially a liquidity grab. How high can it be? This could be an SFP. This could be an SFP. It doesn't matter how high it goes. It just matters if we close below it. Okay? And so if we get something like this, what normally happens, remember, you're watching expectational order flow. So if your monthly market structure is high, low, lower high, lower low, and then you fail to put in a new higher high, like you're making an attempt at it, technically you put in a higher high when you wick above there, but this becomes a strong high, and this by default becomes your target, right? If you fail to put in a new high, then this low will become your target, and that's gonna take months, right? It could take a year to get back down, but my point is that would be your target. That would be your target. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Doge. Do I reckon that I'm gonna hit 50K first? Well, I mean, in order to get to 57, obviously you need to hit 50. But I don't think we're gonna stop at 50. I think we're gonna either go 46 or like 55. Because I don't think 48 is where we're gonna stop, because everyone's expecting 48. And 50 is easy. 50 is an easy short. So let's say 46. I don't think 47. I don't think 48. Let's say 46 or 49 or like 55. Those are my guesses. One of those three. One of those three. All right, guys, we're going to talk about the Dogecoin. Before we do that, please make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already done so. And in my Discord, which the link is in the description down below, it is completely free for you to join, and I have a VIP section where I give you guys my levels and my updates and my market cipher, most importantly, how market cipher is looking. when we get to those levels, right? I give you guys all what I think is going to happen for absolutely free. The way that you join is after every video, I make a, I purge you guys. So I remove everybody from VIP, and then you just DM my bot the VIP code that I give you guys in every video or in every stream. The VIP code for this stream is 50,001. Okay. So if you're new, come to the bot, type 50,001, hit enter, and then you will have access to my private channel. Okay. 50,001 is your VIP code. And by the way, guys, please do not post the code in general. Please do not post the code anywhere else. And welcome to all the new people, man. Welcome. I'm happy to have you here. Very glad to have you guys here. Welcome. So yeah, make sure you join. Okay. GDing if you're here, if you're in the thing, yeah. It's called Traders Reality Main. So come over here. Oh, why is it doing this, man? Yo, why is it doing that? This stupid music. That's crazy, man. Now I'm gonna get demonetized twice. Okay, 1 second. Let me figure out this music. Why? Why is it doing that? We got a whole playlist going. Yo, they need to chill with that. Loot playlist. Jeez. It's all around. Okay. All right, let's do the Dogecoin. So Dogecoin, I am long on the doggy, right? I'm long on the doggy. Now, let's start on the 6 hour. All right, let's start higher. Let's go daily. Okay. So Dogecoin. Let's do this. Okay, so Dogecoin is a little bit more interesting. Okay, Dogecoin's a little bit more complicated. So Dogecoin had an SFP up here indicating that the previous low was targeted, right? And so this, which is why I wrote 6 hour SFP here, was our targeted low from this high. Okay, this high hit our 10-minute order block, which is perfect. We can delete that, but it hit our order block. And and this low, this SFP, we bounced right off of this daily order block. Okay, so this is a good sign, right? Good news for the Dogecoin. The reason it's complicated is because this is six hour structure, but 8 hour structure also SFP'd the high. And technically, your higher low on your 8 hour structure is all the way down here. Okay. So this is your 8 hour SFP on the Dogecoin. And if you SFP the high, the target is the low that you put in. So your 6 hour target was here, but your 8 hour target is actually down here based on the same SFP. Okay. Now, the Dogecoin did do a good job in holding this daily order block, as we would expect, because a daily order block, you know, ain't no joke, right? However, we do have zones beneath us that we front ran and that we can come to. Okay, I think I saw it on the 6 hour. We do have an unmitigated 6 hour order block down here. Okay, this is unmitigated, and so we can come back down to mitigate this 6 hour zone. Okay, very possible to mitigate this 6 hour order block. And so now we need to pay attention to, if that happens, which I'm not saying it's going to happen. If it happens, right, we need to pay attention to if the 6 hour starts to close below this new level down here. Okay, so if we come back down and we SFP, I'm just going to draw it with the marker. It's way easier. If we come back down and we SFP again into the 6 hour order block, mitigating it, and then we close above it, then I think we're probably going to come to the high, right? Because the 6 hour SFP, even this one that we put in, technically means that this is our target, right? So check marks the spot, right? But the 8 hour says that this check marks the spot. So for the Dogecoin to hold its own, obviously we're going to be paying attention to Bitcoin as we do, right? But we need to pay attention to if we're going to take this low again. And I would say it's probably more likely than not for us to hold it just based on how everything else is looking. But we need to be aware that it can come down to here. If we lose 833, whatever, if we start to close below the 6 hour order block, then honestly, we're probably going to make our way down to this level here, to this SFP. We're probably going to, right? But again, that's a little bit far away just based on the way that market Cipher looks, right? This does not look bearish at all. So if I was going to guess, I would say 10 cents, 10.7 is more likely, and potentially coming up to these order blocks up here, 12, right? 1250-ish. This is my real, like, I really want to come up to here, and I think we can. Right, I'm going to put an alert up here. I favor the upside just based on market Cipher B on the 18 hour. Looks really good. It looks like the low's been put in, but we need to be aware. Remember, trading is all probabilities, right? Trading is probabilities. And so you need to be aware of both aspects of it, right? Both scenarios, essentially. You need to be aware of both scenarios. Guys, if you haven't already done so, please do me a solid and hit the like button. How long have we been streaming for? An hour and a half. Hour and a half we've been streaming. But yeah, man, that's your Dogecoin. Things look bullish, guys. Things look bullish. They do look bullish. I cannot lie. And this is across the board, man. Market Cipher looks good across the board. So if you're in any longs, I mean, I would hold him. I would hold him personally, right? We got hidden bull divs. We got SFPs on these different coins, whatever. We got a lot of levels above us, and it looks like Bitcoin wants to make a run for the high. It might take a week or two, but, you know, depends on how you trade, man. Depends on how you trade. Chat, are you awake or not? Are y'all snoozing? And welcome to everybody that's new here. I am so glad to have you here. Take a look around. But yeah, man, that's your Dogecoin. What else y'all want me to look at? Ooh, baby. Okay, so Bitcoin is rejecting, which we're kind of expecting, and we are short from the high here. So we're schlong. I mean, I already took way profits out of that, and now we're short. So we're chilling. Dak, what's up, bro? How are you, my friend? Can I check Pepe? Yeah. Let's check Pepe. But before we go Pepe, let's just zoom in here locally on BTCZ. So Bitcoin right now is getting its little dump on. And what is this line? I know I did not draw a trend line. Oh, okay. Thank God. Oof. I thought I drew a trend line there for a second. That would be disgusting. Okay, let's zoom in. So Bitcoin right now, that's not valid 10-minute structure, but this is valid 5-minute structure. So Bitcoin right now actually closed below, right? We got a bearish break of structure on the 5 here. Bearish break of structure. And so technically now, right, we would expect a lower high for a lower low. Right, we would expect that. So why don't we pull our Fibonacci? And not really the fib, because I mean, not that it doesn't work, But I have a theory that it works more so because of because order blocks are there, and you can see very clearly that we have a nice 5-minute order block right here. So we're gonna set an alert here, and we're gonna write 5-min OB, look to compound short. And so if we make it up there, strong if we make it up there, which we are dumping right now, but if we make it up there, then, you know, we will look to short. And we do have the vector candles, right? We do have the vector candles. We could SFP into that, right? SFPing these highs into the order block to then run it down. Very much a possibility. But we just need to be aware. We need to be aware, right? So, I mean, let me actually draw this. Let me give this to the VIP here real quick. So wherever the low is, I don't know where the low is going to be. Potentially like that. Right? And we're going to say in the VIP. All right, let's come locally and let's watch Market Cipher. So right now, Market Cipher, we're getting the vectors, man. We're getting the vectors. So it could be a good time to take profit on the short and then add to it again when we make it back to the high. I'm going to hide my position here real quick because I don't want to accidentally leak my positions again. But Bitcoin's getting its dump on, and I think I'm going to take some profits on the short here. Let me check the 15 second. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take profit. Some profit. Some. We could keep going lower, but you know, expectational order flow is to make a lower high. And so I will compound the short. So I just took profit down here. I will look to compound the short, man. I will look to compound the short. If we can make it back up. And remember, the vector candles indicate that, all right, we're not done. We're probably gonna come back up, right? We got vectors across multiple time frames. Right? It's also important to note, guys, that technically speaking, not technically, it is. This entire range now is supply. Okay. So this whole thing, we don't need to come up to this 5-minute order block here. Let's get rid of our golden pocket. We don't need to actually come up here. We don't need to. Because this whole thing is range-based demand now. Right? This whole thing is range-based demand. So we could reject anywhere from this box again. So we got to be paying attention to that. So we'll set an alert here. Let's move our alert higher. We'll just change the name of here. Local range OB. Okay, we got an alert there. This alert we don't need. Let's get rid of it. This alert is we're hoping to come up to here, and then we can giga short it. If Market Cipher showing us what we want to see. And we got the 1 hour red dot. Yeah, man. This is probably a divergence, I would imagine. Not yet. And then look at this, guys. So on the 1 hour, we have a pink vector candle, right? So blue stopping volume candle indicates that things are changing, which they did, right? We stopped going up. Now we have a pink vector to the downside, indicating that we're probably going to come back up, right? Vector candles are the key, man. It's like having goggles that can see through close. Guys, I've been talking nonstop, and I've been drinking nonstop. So we're going to look at PP. And while we look at PP, I'm going to go take a PP. So I'll be right back. Do me a favor while I'm gone. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Do me a favor. Hit the like button. I'll be back in 5. I'm just going to go pee real quick. And then we will talk about PP coin. And I will answer this question when we come back as well. Be right back.
Invincible. used to stop this world from spinning. Like Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all that I was dealing with. This life like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass, you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall to leave, will you be there when I wait to save me? A superhero in your sleep. A superhero in your sleep. You called my soul when I was falling. You moved the clouds to stop me from hitting the ground. And every goal there was a meaning. For this love ain't kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass, you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall to leave, will you be there when I wait to save
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, and I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Okay. Did you guys like the stream like I asked you to very kindly, please and thank you? 70 likes? Okay. It's fine. I will allow it. I will allow it. All right. Oh, my monetization is off? We got to change that, lads. We got to change that. Definitely got to change that one. I'm going to hit y'all with an ad in a second here. Sorry. Got to do what I got to do. Boom! Sorry, man. Sorry. Okay. Let's go, Pepe. Let's go, Pepe coin. Meeting over. We back. Welcome back, my brother. We missed you, man. You didn't miss anything. I missed you. You did not miss anything. I held my breath the whole time. Loki Lokesh. What's up, brother? How are you, man? Okay. Let's go, Pepe coin. How do I avoid getting trying to get caught up trying to short the tops? I will answer that. I will answer that. Shouts out Indexa, says he's long, up 30%. Congratulations, brother. I took profit on my short, so we're chilling, man. I actually took profit literally exactly at the bottom. It's pretty good, pretty good. But shouts out Indexa. Indexa, bro, we gotta finish up our indicators, man. And by our, I mean yours, but my name is on it. My bad, bro. I've been so busy, man. You have premium. Yeah, me too. Me too. But, yeah, dude. That's been my bad, man. I've been so busy with other stuff and, like, you know, the whole thing that happened yesterday. Anyway. Okay. Let's go Pepe coin real quick, and then I'm going to answer this question. Okay? I'm going to come back to it. But I'm going to hide off the screen right now. Okay. Pepe coin. Let me check Pepe coin. Okay. Let's start high. Get rid of this crap. We don't need it. Let's get rid of this. We don't need it. Get rid of that. Don't need it. This. Don't need it. Okay. So Pepe coin. All right. Pepe coin came down to mitigate this 12-hour order block. Okay. Excuse me. So that would be, that's expected. Now, expectational order flow for Pepe coin on high time frame structure is low, high, higher low, higher high, wherever this low is. Oh, we actually made a lower low. Interesting. But then we made a higher high. It doesn't matter. Higher low, we'll say. Higher high. So we'll call this daily structure, okay? So we would expect on the daily, let's go to daily structure. Let's see if this is true. Yeah. So this is daily structure now, okay? On daily structure, technically is allowed to come all the way down to here right? We're allowed to come all the way down to here. We'll write DSFP. Okay. Daily's allowed to come all the way down. We did mitigate this 12-hour order block, or whatever time I said it was, perhaps 12. Yeah, we did mitigate this 12-hour order block, which is nice. Okay, very nice. I don't know. I don't see anything else under it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see anything significant enough to come down for. And I'm not going to go lower than like 45 minutes. It's not important. Not important. Okay, so PP's looking pretty good, actually, because it mitigated its relatively lowest point needed in terms of the order block, okay? Right? So we have no reason to continue lower. Let me just check one thing. Let me just check one more thing here. Let's just check real quick within this vector candle. Do we have any components that we're missing here? No. I'm not going to go lower than 3. Okay, so Pepe is actually looking pretty good, okay? Pepe looks like it hit a low that we don't need to actually come back and retest. There's nothing beneath it that is suggesting that we need to come down, okay? Pepe's looking very good. Pepe's looking very, very good. These are old order blocks, so we're not interested in those. And, yeah, Pepe's looking good, okay? We don't need to come lower. We got a lot of liquidity. If we draw our nice liquidity line, we got a lot of liquidity above us here that we can come and tag, which we're obviously heading in that direction right now. Next stop, in my opinion, for Pepe. And remember, everything's going to follow the market, man. It's all going to follow the market. Here's your 1 hour order block. Okay. We got a nice 1 hour order block right up here. I would expect Pepe to make its way over to at least that 1 hour order block, but we're going to actually expand this a little bit. Here we have a nice 8 hour order block. So here's the next stop for Pepe. Okay. Pepe's going to come and tag, I believe Pepe's going to come and tag this 8 hour order block. Okay. Or 8 hour. For 8 hour like that. Okay. We got a 1 hour. We got an 8 hour. If we close above this, we're coming for the high. Okay. Close above that, we're coming for the high. Which, remember, our expectational order flow on the daily time frame, assuming we just put in our lower low here, would be a higher high, right? That's what we would expect. So we need to remember that, okay? It's not confirmed yet, but we need to remember that. And so if that happens, we are probably going to SFP, or not probably going to SFP, but we could SFP this 30-minute coming into this 15-minute order block, but I'm not even too convinced on that. I'm not really too convinced on that. I think that if we come higher, I see no reason why we wouldn't break the order block. Seriously? Where are we here? Okay, this is taking way too long. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, okay, I'm not interested in this one anymore. Not interested in that guy, so we can get rid of that. The 8 hour one we already mitigated, so not really interested in that either, but I'll keep it on the chart just for now. I would expect to come up to this. I can't even say this number, man. 1825, we'll say. I'm going to drop all the zeros. I would expect to come up to 1825 at the very least. Right? At the very least. And let's see, is it possible to SFP it? That's if we start to close above this order block, right? Start to close above that order block. And then if we do that, and I think we could probably SFP these highs, right? We do have some highs here that we could SFP. Right? We got this guy. We got these guys down here as well. So we could SFP it and also SFP the order block, which would be bearish. But if we decide that we're going to break those levels, probably next stop is this guy right here. Let's go 18. Let's go daily. Where did I go? What just happened? Okay. Next stop I would say is here. If we start to close above those levels, I would like to say that we're probably going to come up here. Daily order block, right? Nothing else notable, right? We can come down and recover these vectors, but this was like levels from October. And so if Bitcoin is going to dump, then Pepe is going to dump. If Bitcoin is going to pump and hold and hit our potential 50K target, then Pepe will probably do the same. And these are your stopping points. So you want to be paying attention to, especially closes above these previous highs, right? If you close above these highs, we're coming in here. We're coming up here. And I'm not going to go deeper than that. I mean, I could real quick. Yeah, okay. We got a nice 6-hour order block. I'm not going to go lower than 6. We got a nice 6-hour order block here. So I would be very much so paying attention to this zone here. Let me just check the 8. Yeah, we'll include that. That's fine. Let's check the 4. That's fine. And we'll go 2. Sure. Okay. This is where I would be paying attention to. If you trade Pepe like that, which I don't, but if you do, and we start to close above these highs here, this is where your eyes should be, up here. So we said that was a 4-hour. We'll make that white. And this is our 6-hour. I would probably focus more on the 6-hour one. But obviously we need to be aware that the 4-hour could happen. I mean, sorry, I would focus more on the 4-hour one. But it's basically like that. Right? This is what you're looking at. Something like that. So here, 27 basically. Let's set an alert. Actually, let's set an alert on the 6-hour one. And this is what would happen, I imagine, if Bitcoin gets its blow off top, right? If Bitcoin doesn't get its blow off top, then I would imagine that it doesn't happen. 6-hour, or let's go 4 hours, 6-hour, OB, short. And then here we'll write DOB short. Yeah, that's Pepe. DOB short. Oh. All right, let me catch up on chat now. You're busy yourself next year? Yeah, okay. Sounds good, bro. Sounds good. Plus 50% from ADA 5-minute order block. Let's go. Automatic in the indicator. Let's go, baby. Beautiful. Yeah, we're I'm not long on ADA, but we already covered ADA. And we nailed this 2 days ago on stream. We nailed that. How do I trade order blocks? It depends, man. It depends. So this is what I do. Let me show you what I do. So let's go to Bitcoin, right? Let me show you what I do. Right now, we are expecting potentially to come up and take this high, right? We don't have to, not take the high, to come up to this 5-minute order block, okay? We don't have to, but we're expecting that we may, okay? We might do that. And depending on how market Cipher is looking, will determine whether or not I will set limit orders. Most of my trades, I market order, okay? Everybody limit orders. They say, oh man, the fees. Sure, but how many times do you limit order and then you miss your entry and you would have made way more money if you just got in on market order? Like, man, limit orders, I don't know. My limit orders get front run all the time and it's annoying and like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. Honestly, I'm not a fan. I like marketing in. Say it how you will say it. Don't know. But anyway, so for me, what I would do, if market Cipher's looking like it's primed to give us a nice divergence, then I will limit order. So let's just say that we caught the limit, or let's just say that we had this 30-minute order block earlier today in our chart, okay? And the market is looking, or market Cipher is kind of looking how it looked when we came up to that high. Okay, let's hide the market structure part of it, right? So let's hide all this stuff. Let me just come to a clean chart. Jeez, this is not a clean chart either. Okay, So we had an order block here, right? We had an order block. I'm not going to draw it perfectly, but just for demonstration purposes, we had an order block here, right? This order block is the same order block as this red one, okay? We have an order block here. Let's just say we have inducement on that order block like we did here, right? We front ran it. So I'm thinking, all right, the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences, right? Thicker the money flow, more chances of divergences. We're not at the level yet. So I'm thinking perhaps we're going to front run, or perhaps we're going to come up for one more high. If Market Cipher at this moment in time is looking the way that it's looking, and I'm saying in my mind, the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. We're on the 2-minute time frame, okay? So super zoomed in. Thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences, and we haven't hit my level yet. I will now, well, earlier, set my limit orders as such, okay? I'll set like 4 or 5 limit orders with my very clear invalidation being above the order block, because this is my idea that we're going to wick up to my level, and especially order blocks, and especially strong order blocks, they should not get wicked out and they should not get broken, okay? Sometimes you do wick it out a little bit. So I would set my limit orders like this, and I would put my stop loss a little bit above the order block itself, just in case it wicks a little bit, but it shouldn't. But I have it just in case. And I say, okay, in real time, the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences, right? 2-minute looks like this. 1 minute, money's coming out. We're getting the divergences. So this gives me good confluence that if we come up to my order block zone, we're going to reject, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm still going to wait. We're not in the zone yet. We're not in the zone. And I know that it can happen quick, which is why I put the limit orders. If things start to look bullish by the time we're getting close, like if Market Cipher did not look like this, right? Remember, the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. I say it so many times. If Market Cipher didn't look like this at this point, and it looked like money flow was going super high, I would delete all of my limit orders. I'm like, I'm not taking it. But because it looked like this, and I know that if we get another wave of money flow like this, and we get another move to the upside, we could put a money flow divergence over time, as well as momentum wave divergences. I hold it, right? So here you would have tagged however many, okay? If I believe that that's the high, then I will now look at what happened. We'll do it in real time. If I have 3 orders and my whole order is 6 orders, so I'm only in half of my position, I will now choose to mark it in the rest of my order if I believe that this is the low or the high. So as soon as I see this other red dot, I probably would have marketed in the rest, right? So my average in this case would have been here. If I marketed in the rest, it probably would have been like here. And the stop loss remains as of now above the order block, just in case we wick out. As soon as we start to like break lower, we'll say like, there's no real, I don't really have a rule to it. It's just kind of like based on like what I'm feeling, I guess. Although you shouldn't trade based on feelings. But as soon as like we start to come a little bit low, for me, I would probably say as soon as we break this low, I would move my stop loss instead of over the order block to over this. So I would still have it where it is right now, and I would wait. Okay, now that we did that, now that we dumped like that, however much at the time that was, at this point I would, because it was kind of a fast dump, I would probably just put my stop loss at the entry, and then take profit as well. Like I did take profit on the short. So I took profit on the short, and my stop loss is at the entry right now. So I'm chilling. I don't care what happens. But if we didn't fall that much, around when we broke this low, I would probably move my stop above this high, as opposed to now above the order block getting wicked out. And then now that this happened, I hit my TP1, my stop loss is at the entry, and then however high I believe we're gonna go, you know, I'll hold it to however long, right? But you need to understand the context. Like the thicker the money flow, I will never stop saying this, guys. The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. 1 hour money flow is very thick, and the very first thing I said on this stream was that because money flow on the 1 hour is thick, you could get something like this. Boom, 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 boom. Oops. Boom, 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 right? We can get that divergence very clearly, very easily, right? So any shorts right now, based on the 1 hour, are technically scalp shorts, because the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences we might get. And the 1 hour is suggesting that we might get another divergence. So I took profit early on the short. Now the stop loss is at the entry, and we're kind of just chilling. Guys, listen, I give you this for free, man. This stuff nobody gives. Listen, I am disrupting the YouTube space because everyone hides behind a $500 paywall and then they don't even give you this kind of fire. I give it to you for absolutely free, and all I ask for is hitting the like button, man. That's all I'm asking for. So if you guys can, if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button for me. It helps me out a lot. All right, man. We've been streaming for 2 hours. That's crazy. Listen, I need some... I'm getting drained here, and the chat is kind of getting... not sad. I don't want to say sad. Sad is not the right word. Chat is getting sleepy. So we got to wake up the chat, man. You guys know how we wake up the chat around here. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're returning, I need your help. I need you guys to please, if you may, show your peers if I have provided you value. Okay? If I have provided you value in any way whatsoever, if I've made your life better, if I've helped you understand the markets, if I've done all these things for free, let's see some love in the chat. Let's get some fire emojis in the chat right now while we hit this jam. Y'all know we got 2 parties every day. This is party number 2, baby. Let's get it. Let's see those fire emojis if I have helped provide value for you, especially for free. Let's see them, baby. Fire emojis, fire emojis, fire emojis, fire emojis.
All your friends say he's the one. His love for you is true. But does he know you call me when he sleeps? But does he know the pictures that you give? But does he know the heart?
Fire emojis, baby. Fire emojis, fire emojis, fire emojis. Let's see them.
Does he know the
Just that
you cry? Oh,
tell me, does he know where your
heart lies.
Let's get it, baby. Fire emojis, fire emojis. I'm the marathon man.
You should be with him.
Appreciate you,
I'll
man.
let you go from time.
Yeah, boy.
You should stay with him.
I appreciate you.
'Cause he seems like he's good for you. And he makes you feel like you should.
I'm gonna take the mic on this one, guys. I'm gonna take the mic on this one.
His love for you
I'm gonna take the mic. I'm gonna take the mic.
mic. Does he
No, you call me when he
sleeps?
does he know the pictures that
You keep. Does he
know the reasons that you cry? Tell me, does he know where your heart lies? Let's go! Oh, baby! I love this, man. I love this. Doggy Sanka, what's up, G? Does he know where it truly lies? Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Please check Cello. Is this Cello or Cello? What is this? I don't even know what this is, but let's check it, man. Sure, why not? USD.P, baby. All right. Let me get my big face off the screen. Not gonna lie, missing a stream yesterday just makes the parties that much more hype. Yes, sir. Glad you back. Yeah, man. Hey, guys, I just needed a day, man. I just needed a day. I'm good, though. I'm good. That's life, man. That's life. And I rarely need a day. Man, when I was working a 9-to-5 job, everybody in the morning would, hated their life and were so miserable. And I came in on, Monday morning, good morning, everybody. You know what, man? This is what I think, bro. If you're gonna work in anything, actually, not just work, but, yo, you're gonna spend 8 hours a day at work? Why would you, you might as well make it fun. you might as well make it all happy and chippy. Like, why wouldn't you? You know, you're gonna spend 8 hours with these people every single day. Just to think, like, why would you not be so chippy about it, you know? Anyway, that's what I think. But it's good to be back, guys. I appreciate you, man. I should have 100 cubs. 100 cubs. Oh, my goodness. 100 subs. 100K subs. Easy. Thank you, man. Perhaps one day, man. Donkey Stonk, I appreciate you, G. Oh, man. That's funny, dude. That is funny. That is funny. All right, let's look at this. Cello or Cello. I don't even know how to say that. All right, let's go over that. That is legit. You 9 to 5. Yeah, bro. I mean, man, I'm telling you, like, some people, dude, they come in so miserable. And like I said, you know, yesterday was one of those days for me. Like, I just needed a day. I wasn't even sad or anything. I just, like, you know, I was like, okay, man, I just gotta, you know, whatever. But yo, you're gonna see these people every day. You're gonna, like, you know what I mean? Why not make the best of it? Why not? And energy attracts energy. So, like, I don't know. I just don't get it. I never understood people that were, like, so miserable and so mopey and moping around. And dude, like, and this is just how I am. I understand it doesn't come naturally to everybody. This is just how I am and who I am as a person. I'm a very optimistic person. But anyway, enough about that. All right, let's look at Cello or Cello or however you say this coin. I have no idea. I don't even know how you guys find these coins, man. I got no idea. I have no idea. What's up, brother? Good morning. Good morning. Healing with Herb. No worries, bro. This is legit you and your 9 to 5. Maybe I should have you collab and hop on stream with me, man. Let's get the good energy, man. Let's get the positive energy. All right. Let's look at this coin. I've never looked at this coin before. I've never even heard of this coin before. So we're doing this from scratch. What the hell happened here? Okay. I never even knew about this coin. Never even heard of it. Okay, so we're going to take it from the low, right? Daily market structure. I'm not going to go over it. It's not that it's not that it's not important. It's like obvious. It's obvious. I will tell you this. For me and my rules, this is your daily low. Okay. No other level on the daily time frame matters. You swear that's the pump song? No other level than this line here at 47.2 matters. Okay. No other level. No other level matters. Okay. We do got liquidity above us that we're heading our way towards, right? This is liquidity up here. Now, on the daily time frame, where did I go? I just saw it. Okay. Daily time frame, we have an order block. We got a daily order block up here. When was the last time we were there? April 2023. Okay. So we have a nice daily order block here that we actually have inducement on. Okay? We did not actually touch the order block. This is an important sign for two reasons. Number one, it implies that we're going to make our way back up there. Okay. Inducement implies that we're going to make our way back up there. And the second reason it's important is because when you are up there, it's more likely to reject. Okay. Now remember, we need to be paying attention to all of these coins relative to Bitcoin. I've already said it. You know, you guys know. So you need to understand where your coin is relative to where Bitcoin is. So where would be considered the high for Cello or Cello or however you say it relative to like where Bitcoin's high would be? Would you say that Bitcoin taking its high is equivalent to this high? Perhaps. Right? Perhaps. I mean, this is 8% away. I don't know how this coin works. So this is the question for you to answer. Okay? It's not rhetorical. And I don't know how to answer it because I don't know this coin. So this is a coin for you to answer. You need to determine when Bitcoin takes the high, where is this coin likely to go? Or where is this coin likely to be when Bitcoin takes the high? I can tell you right now, man, we have inducement on this high. For me, I don't know where you're long from. I don't know what your risk tolerance is. I like the idea of potentially, oh man, this hat makes my head itchy. I like the idea of potentially dude, I just got distracted by myself, like ADHD AF. I like the idea of potentially SFPing on the daily time frame this high into this daily order block. We could come higher. I'm not saying we're not going to come higher, right? But we need to assess market structure and the way market cipher is looking at that time, okay? So right now, this day, I would expect to take the high, right? And when you're building your narrative, as I mentioned many, many times, you need to pay attention to what Bitcoin's doing and determine whether or not Bitcoin is going to take its high. And if Bitcoin's looking bullish like it is currently, and we know the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences, we could say it's probable that Cello coin, actually that's a violin, but whatever, Cello coin is going to come and take the high again. And then, so if you are long, non-negotiable take profit of some kind is this high. Non-negotiable. I would expect we're going to take the high, and then we adjust, we determine what's going to happen in the order block when we see it. Right? Nothing else really notable for it. You have to take some profit though at the high. You have to. Non-negotiable. Let's see what other order blocks we might find. Okay, on the upper part of the order block here, we have an 18-hour order block. Okay, 18-hour there. Let's see what else we got. Yep, that's the same as that one. Same as that one. Same. Same. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, and that's your 1 hour order block. Let's see 2. Okay, I'm not gonna go lower than 2 hour. I would say that this level is kind of a high interest to me. There's your 2 hour order block. So these are the levels I would watch for, man, for me personally. 2 hour are these. So your daily order block is from 689 to 741. Your 18-hour is from 741 to 703. And then your 2 hour one, which is, you might get a sniper entry in there, is 709 to 717. Okay. That is that. Wait, why is it saying draw horizontal line? Why do I don't want to draw a horizontal line. I want to put an alert. Why can't I put an alert on this coin? Oh, because I'm in replay mode. Oh, I'm in replay mode. Oh yeah, okay. So these are still the same. I thought maybe they might have been mitigated, but no, these are the same. So these are your levels, man. Those are your levels right there. Can I explain inducement? Man, I really want to, because you're good to me. But that is part of the order blocks content, and I have to be fair to the people that bought it. I gotta be fair, peeps. Okay, I'll tell you this. Essentially, I'll simplify it. Essentially, inducement is a front run. Okay, it's front running the level, and an order block. What an order block is smart money, right? It's institutional money. It's market maker money. And if they are protecting their position, right? If you have something like this, where this is your daily order block, and it gets front run, it's called inducement. And what that is essentially the market makers that are in this zone, right, are protecting this zone. So they are basically selling before we even hit it. So it's an indication that this is a strong level, because they didn't even allow us to get there, right? Like, they're front running the level, indicating that there's interest in that level. Like, they're shorting it. They don't even want it to go there. You know what I'm saying? Think you might have to get yourself a Christmas present? I'll tell you this, bro. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. If there's any two boot camps that will change your life, it's the market structure one and the order blocks one. I'm being completely transparent with you. I'm not even just saying that about the money. Like, I don't care. It's not about money for me. You know? Man, guys, I'm so itchy. All right, man, listen. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I think it is our time to go our separate ways, guys. I know, man. Very upsetting for me, too. Hurts me. But I'm going to hit us with one more party, because why not? We didn't get to party yesterday, so we're gonna hit our parties today. We're gonna hit our parties today. We're gonna get our emotional one going, and then we're gonna bounce. Guys, VIP code for this live stream is 50,001. Okay, 50,001 is your VIP code. I will keep you guys updated as I always do. And guys, one last time today, if you can, you know, yesterday was kind of a hard day for me. And I appreciate each of you guys kicking it with me every day. You guys are the reasons why I like to stick around, right? I will keep doing it until the bad outweighs the good. And we're not even close yet. But I appreciate all the love. And so one last time, baby, if I provided you value, let's get some hearts in the chat, man. Let's get some hearts in the chat. I appreciate each and every one of you.
Sometimes you gotta lose somebody just to find out you really love someone. Yeah, sometimes you gotta lose somebody. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody.
Bro, thank you.
So don't tell me it's too late. Hard to make to bend, baby. Please don't let me break. Yeah, I knew I should have stayed.
I will keep you guys updated in the VIP as I do, baby. Thank you guys all. And go.
And now I'm holding on. I guess you don't know what you got until it's gone.
Ready? Don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. Shut up and dance with me, yeah. Let's go one last time, baby. Let's get the heart, baby. Let's get the heart going.
Sometimes you gotta lose somebody.
Thank you guys, thank you.
Sometimes you gotta lose somebody. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody.
50,001. 50,001 is your VIP code. 50,001.
Sometimes you gotta lose somebody. Don't tell me it's too late. Now you're moving on.
Sometimes you gotta lose somebody. All right, man, listen. Did we hit the order block that we wanted? No, we didn't. I want to hit this order block. I want to come grab this liquidity. I want to hit this order block. I will keep you guys updated in the VIP. Listen, whoever asked this question. Where is the question? The weekend remix. Guys, the weekend remix it's copyright free, so you can use it. Head over to the Discord in welcome. Go to trading resources. And the weekend come to this one. No. Here, let me just get it for you. Man, that's so much fun, dude. I have so much fun doing that. Okay, wait. Let me get the moth to a flame. Everyone asked about this, man. It's actually so fire that I found this playlist. It's so fire. Okay, here's our moth song. Or we'll say weekend song. Weekend stream song. So there you go. It's there for you, okay? All right, guys. I will see you guys in the next stream. I'll keep you guys updated in the VIP. Listen, real quick before I leave you. Yeah, this could be a lower high. I want this order block. For me, I'm not adding my short. I already took profit on the short, and if it goes down lower, it goes down lower, whatever. But I want this order block here. The order block is 44060 to 44170, and I gave it in the VIP already during stream. Okay, I'll keep you guys updated as it goes. That's exactly what I gave you. How long ago is this? 11:57, and right now, so I gave it almost an hour ago, 50 minutes ago. I gave it to you guys. Oh man, why is my face so big? I gave this to you guys 50 minutes ago. And anyways, now that my head's out of the way, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, this zone here. I'll keep you guys updated in the VIP. I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for making it to the end. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. I'm going too fast, man. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow on stream, but I'll see you guys today in the Discord. Peace out.
Set my heart on fire.